The competition. Will Philippines be
Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. We are watching the game between Talon and Team True Gravity, Game 2.
Team True Gravity. They've done this before. They have won before, and I believe that
Now
they
this is super
should be able
interesting
to actually
guys. I
proceed
mean,
here in this game number two.
if
Now I'm
Team
curious to
TG
see
wins,
what they will draft out here,
they are going
and I
to
believe that the
proceed to the
players
grand
are
final.
ready.
If
You can clearly see
Team
their
Talon
info,
wins,
written back to the respective
they
positions
have the
and getting
chance to
ready
proceed to the
jump
grand
into
final instead.
the
After all,
grand
they are
just in
fighting
a few short
a
moments. So get
spot.
excited, everyone. If you guys are
They are
taking the live
fighting
stream,
for a
show your
spot
support for which team
to
you are
be
rooting for. If you're rooting
at the
for
grand final
Team
to
True
fight against
Gravity, they
Cabichans,
represent this
who's
from the
like
India
at the throne
regional
currently
champions,
waiting for them to
or
come.
you're rooting out for the Talon PH, which is
Well,
the
from the first
Filipino
game,
champions.
it's very clear that Team Talon actually a pretty capable team. But somehow they actually lost the Rayquaza fight against Team TG. Because the Blissey actually stole it from them. Now, we all know that Team TG is very good at Rayquaza fight.
So maybe the Hoopa might actually play a very key role in terms of trying to really
Let's
secure
see if Team
for
Talon
the
can
round.
actually steal a
Then
point
again,
over here from Team
there is
TG.
still a lot of they
Now you
still
can
need to
see
figure out
that
how
they
to
are,
balance
I mean,
the
if you were
damage
them, you
especially
probably
the
can
Buster
tell
would
that
have would have loved to have LeBron
you are
with
really
the
under a
Buster
lot
in
of
his
pressure over
hands.
here,
That should be
and
able to try to make things a
the
lot
very defense has
easier,
started.
be very disruptive as much as possible. But
Oh, I
the
guess that
problem
probably
is
they're
Team
going to
True Gravity
ban
is going to let
Buzzword
that
and Umbreon
through. So
again.
far they have been very
Oh, it's
favorable
slow
with
bro
picking
this
up
time. If
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not wrong, in the
yeah.
previous game,
still
Team
gonna stick
Talon
with it, by
actually
the way.
picked
Still
slow
gonna
bro.
away, but they are
And
they
Team
banned the
TG
slow
actually
bro,
banned
meaning
Umbreon
that
again,
so because
so
Talon being
right.
his first pick,
That's why I
they're
was
gonna
going.
get
Yes,
advantage
Team
over
Talon's
this one
going to
this time
pick
around.
Buzzword this time.
This is the one. LeBron
Um,
smiles across the boards here for
oh,
sure.
but they are picking
Never gonna be
Hoopa
very
and
satisfied with
Dragonite
this
this
one with
time,
the
but I
Buster.
guess there
However,
should be a
what's gonna be the
Blastoise
next
over there.
area? Clefable would have been great, but they don't
Uh,
really have the Clefable. The Clefable
yeah,
was
I
in the
mean,
last round.
Yeah, it was
As
by
it is.
Talon
Team
BH. Yeah,
TG is
so
a
The best
basically,
Buzzword player,
support for healing will be
so they
present there
probably
for
know
us.
how to
yeah,
counter
so they paired
Buzzword
up
over here.
Eldegoss together with the
Oh, they
Charmander
actually
as
picked
well. I
Crossroad
think this is
Intellion.
a great pairing altogether. Team True Gravity,
Blastoise. Alright,
uh, they will be the ones securing this Talon for themselves, and this time they
I
also
see. I
picked up
guess
the Crustles for
they
the
don't
draft
want
and
something
this
that can be
Dragonite.
picked off very
Masquerada.
easily. Castle can
Ah,
run away pretty easily depending on the skills
Masquerada.
that they pick. And with
Um,
the help of
this didn't
Hoopa,
appear quite
everybody
often.
can
I mean,
go
yeah, it
back
did appear in finals, but it
Finals. It
the
did
definitely
appear in the
base to
regionals
heal up, heal
twice.
properly. And this is the
I forgot
first
whether
time
it's
we
West
actually
Asia or
see
Southeast Asia. It did
Masquerada
appear
being
Silk
picked
understanding
over
and
here
Team
now.
True. There's something
Guys,
that we don't know here.
I'm not sure
Now,
whether my
Team True
videos.
Gravity, they are
I think my
ready
videos
this
will be
wicked.
up before
I believe that this
this
is
video will
the
be up. But
second
Yeah,
time.
the
I
second one.
played a lot of
The first one was in the
Masquerada,
hands
guys.
of literally just
Tell
one
you the
team
truth.
member, as Ice actually
Ever
managed to
since
really
I
take
got my
advantage of the
hand
good
on
guys.
it,
And although, I mean, of course,
I
it's not the first
hate
time here. We
ton
have
of
one
it.
more weekly
Alright.
top actually back in the regional stage as well. But there is a really good reason why we see the weekly top here right now.
The
I think
reason
this
why
one,
for
yes,
that is
weekly top has
because
been out of the manner for
Masquerada
quite
is
some
very
time.
OP
But
as a
the
speedster,
patch
guys.
give it a
I
really
mean,
nice buff to its dazzling
you guys
abilities.
have to
It's a
really
lot
try
more of a
it.
better
For
support,
those of you who have
and
not
Sing is also a
got
lot more better.
your
And
hand
guess
on
what?
Masquerada
There's
yet,
Umbreon here,
please try
so
it out
there's
in a
really
practice
nothing
mode.
they can really do
It's
about
really,
against
really
that
OP,
Sing
I
here.
tell you.
Oh yeah.
But
Gives him a lot,
just
gives him
like
a lot
any
of
other
secure,
speedster,
a lot of shields that
Masquerada
going
has a
through it
really
on top of the Crustle. But by the way,
thin
nothing
HP.
can really stop his
Your
strength.
HP is
Dash
not really
there
thick,
for the point.
but
I think
the
the same
burst
could also
skill
be applied
is
to
up
their
there.
opponents because at this point
So
itself, Team True Gravity, do they
if
have weaker
Masquerada
hand
somehow can
equities
catch
for their end at this current
the
moment?
Hoopa
I don't
on
think so.
attackers
So
off
I
guard,
guess
it's
that
pretty good.
it's not
Because
really
they were
the
left
things that they need to
left
pay
with
attention to. But we'll see the outcome
Dragonite
here
over
for
there,
this
right?
game. It does seem that
And
the draft is complete, ladies and gentlemen, for this game
Dragonite
number
can
2.
be
And hopefully
brought
you guys are
down
getting
with the
excited
team.
because this is going to be quite a battle in
So
itself.
this is
Now,
really good.
just a
And
recap
another
to
thing about
everyone,
Masquerada
Team
is
Talon
that
BH
she can
needs
jump
to
in
win
and
this
out
game number 2 to force
as
a
and
legitimate
when,
win here in this
depending on
series
the kind of
itself.
skill that she
If
picks,
Team
of course.
True Gravity actually wins this game number
Because
2, meaning that they'll win
I
the
personally
series
prefer
2-0
the Trailblazer.
against
I think that's
Team
the
Talon
the
BH,
skill
and it
name.
would not be a pretty
But
tree itself. Now the
I
game is
fought
underway,
against
ladies and
another
gentlemen.
mouse
Let's
character
jump straight to it,
that
and Pokemon are going to
picked
be
completely
moving straight
different skill
into
set from
their
me,
respective
which has a
lanes
higher
right
damage.
now. Of course, we do
That's for
anticipate
sure.
this is going to be the
Really
going off
painful,
at the
but it
central
really
area,
depends
getting
on
some levels.
the skill
Or
set.
himself
And
can
if
actually
the
get
Mills
online
character
really
actually
fast
can
here
outperform the
for
other
whole
team,
team, and after a while, it's
oof,
going to be rotating either top or bottom lane to
it can
provide
be
some
really
sort of
tough one.
resistance to further amplify the
But this
progression
is really
here in the game.
exciting
Meanwhile, here
because
it's going to be
it's
the
Mia's
Atlas together
character.
with Buzzwole
And let's
at
see
the top
how
lane for the
good
side.
Buzzwole
Talon
is
putting on
over
the
here.
pressure here, forcing the Weevil, forcing him to actually use the eject, but still insufficient to actually stop him from getting taken down here in the hands of Team Talon BAH. It's a
Man,
strong
Buzzwole
start
is
here
painful for
for
them.
the Philippines champions.
You know, the thing is not thinking about how the weekly stuff's going to be playing, right? It's definitely going to be playing alongside with the Dragon Knight, and it feels like, I won't say it's a direct counter, but it can be quite useful for the Buzzwole because with the Sing itself, right, long enough.
Alright, don't forget guys, even though Team 3G is actually the champion in India, Talon is actually the champion in Philippines. I mean, we cannot
will be
discount
able
that.
to get the finishing of not just on one, but two KOs
Alright, so
here.
Dragon Knight keep on
Absolutely.
getting the experience over this by doing the finishing.
As well, so this is going to be quite troublesome for
bottom lane,
the
though.
side
Look at
of
that,
Team
look at
Talon
that.
BAH.
I mean,
Team True
their
getting
first
back
was
the advantage
wow.
they very much deserve from the takedown in top lane. I guess revenge is served there for their end. Meanwhile, a little bit opening for team members of Team Talon BAH to do a little bit scoring here by RBX together with Dylan on the Sylveon and together with that Two. It's not much that you can actually do to them at this current. They're just going to keep dunking and dunking and dunking.
I mean, definitely for sure. It's definitely pretty hard, especially now you're facing not just the Sylvia, but even the Trevor at the same time. There's a
I
lot
have to
of
say Team
control,
Talon is
especially
actually
with
going pretty
Aldefa, who's not
aggressive.
really the talent
Even though
so not really
earlier on the top
but
lane,
anyway, Crosser
Team
coming in
GG
strong,
kind
trying to
of
get the impression that the fact that there might be a rotation,
being
however,
aggressive
Vulcan,
first,
that
but Team
roaming
Talon
towards
were
the center area,
able
spotted out the
to
Dragonair,
they were able to push back.
spotted out the Trevenant here as they prepare for the central area skirmish.
Oh yeah, they decided
Oh,
to
that's
engage
really cool.
instead of
Oh my God.
using the Hooper over here. Sylveon getting low on HP, trying to make an escape over here. Would
Alright.
have latching on the weekly top, but decide to actually make an escape. Sting has been utilized as well.
Okay, so the Masquerada over here actually picked double team.
It has the Masquerada. Despite low on HP, Travis and make his escape towards the left side. Big J's not from behind, but Hooper also disengages at the same time as well. Masquerada tried to go in for a little bit scoring, but unfortunately Hooper has made his way back to the lower
the secondary
lane
skill over there.
goalpost here. And of course, we do see 4-man rotations at the bottom lane, looking very, very active here from the side of Talon BH. Meanwhile, we do have the Dragon Knight providing a little bit of assistance here for the Crossel at the top lane because they know that this is going to be one of the high times where the Altaria and the Swablues are going to be appearing in virtual moments. I believe that most of them are being taken in the hands of
Alright,
Team
I
Talon
just
BH
noticed Team
just
TG actually
a
played
while
Wigglytuff
ago. Still
over
0
here.
points here for the side.
TMYS
Team True
failed
but
at the
it's
time.
still
I
in
think
the
it was
early
Team
stages
MYS.
of the game
Team
as we've
MYS
just
or
concluded 3 minutes in and
I kind of
7
forgot. There was
minutes
this
go.
one team that actually played Wigglytuff as well, and they didn't do very well.
One of the objectives was the top side here. The rest
Well,
of
let's
the
see
team
if Team
are
TG
also in
actually
the
can
same mind here.
do
A
well
little
about
bit split in terms
Oh
of
man, this match
the
is really
sides here.
exciting.
3 members on top for both sides and 2 heading to the bottom. However, a quick rotation coming in for the Masquerada. A lot of pocket damage from the snipe shots here. Really painful as well. Not much way for them to really sustain from all these kind of damage that's coming for the Elder Gods. But now who will be able to secure a great dive? Snipes
Man,
will be
the
able to secure
Buzzwole
the
damage
Reggie,
is
but they
really
want to try
crazy.
to get a couple of more here.
Oh, the
They got-
ultimate,
not
yeah,
only did
that's
they
really
lose the
OP
Reggie
as well.
they're also losing members in the
But
process,
they want
but they
snipe.
were able to get counter KO.
Of course, and try to shove away all the team members from Team Television away from the goalpost over here. And of course, Regilicki has already made an entry. This could be a great opening for them to actually do a little bit of scoring for the side of Team True Gravity. Jumping on managed to clear on the cross together with the Buzzwole over here on their end. And of course, this time about they are going to be trying to actually go for a little bit more, destroying the goalpost.
Very well
from the
done
side
by
of
Team
PH
TG.
at the top lane. Meanwhile, here, attention from the bottom lane, the Hooper together with the Wigglytuff up against the Trevenant. Vulcan putting a little bit of pressure over here, trying to get experience. He will be able to actually get that.
Upa actually got the experience over
Now,
here.
here's the interesting thing. Once the Wigglytuff actually, with the Sing, by the way, gets that 4th note, you're not only going to be able to put someone to sleep, but also at the same time, if you're also able to reduce like defense and special defense of that particular Pokemon within that Sing range. But of course, it's only for like 1
You're telling me
Hey, you know,
that
hey,
shot.
you go. But in the face of a Dragonite Hyper Beam, that's a lot, man.
Yeah, there you go. We're going to take it. Seeking off his
Or
performance
Recital
over here.
note.
Woodhammer was not able to connect. It together with the Horn Leech as well. It's going to be secure coming out from the Dragon
Okay,
from the side
so
of
there's
Team True Gravity. And of course,
there's a
jumping in
flanking
on
there,
the side as well. Commits with
from
the
the back to
United
attack
Talon.
Talon.
But Talon's going to be one getting secure here in the hands of the Sylveon as well. Together with the
Okay,
Wigglytuff, making it
so
2 KOs straight here here in
Talon
the hands
actually
of Team Talon. PH
got these
leaves
points.
quite an opening here for Hooper on the top left side to do a little bit scoring for the side of Team 2 Gravity. Meanwhile, Team Talon PH
Alright, so
keeps
Team
forcing,
Talon PH is
putting on all this
actually
aggression in the
trying to
bottom
free
lane.
the
They're
bottom
throwing
goal
in
post over
bodies,
here.
triple, four, quadruple bodies
Oh,
being
this
thrown
bad.
over here, and here
This
comes
is
the
bad.
turnaround from Team 2 Gravity,
Yep.
making it a
Wipe
full-on
out.
close one team fight over here, except for that Traven Leonard.
Yeah, Rumble Rouser just absolutely solid. There's really no way for them to really melt down such a beefy frontliner as well, and also a great controller and goal defender here. And once again, yes, they get a couple of points in, but it will cost them as they will lose their second or first goal post at the bottom side. Now trying to secure a couple of more objectives as they're trying to make their way back to the Reggie. Of course, as we all know, the beautiful Dragon Knight, very great in securing all its objective, even without supports.
This is really good.
I think that's a bad call from Talon PH. I think they that huge
This
overextension.
in this game, both Team Talon and Team True Gravity is
They were
really
such on a
doing
good roll
pretty
over
well
there.
actually.
They should
Like
know
in
that
terms
by the
of
time
team
they
fight
actually
stuff.
reach the tier 2 goal post on the bottom side of Team T Gravity, they have the ability to just throw on bodies for constant knockdowns from time to time. So basically, that was just a big loss for them. They lost 4 or 5 team members. If you
But I have
include
to say
together
the game
Traven,
is
that was
actually
a
now
triple
leaning
count.
more
And then
towards Team
on, that
TG
was a
because
full-on team wipe already, and that's definitely going
on
to
a
be
general
very costly
gameplay,
because
Team
they could
TG
just
actually
snowball.
managed to
Instead, they
put on more
overextended
pressure
even
to
more.
Team
Meanwhile,
Talon.
here at
Team
the top
Talon
lane,
only managed to
you do see
win
the
like
Sing coming
when
on
there's
from
like
the Wiggly trying to actually make an escape over here.
like
You do see
counter in a
little bit
sense, and
going
then
to be
they
provided
just
by the
fall
crosser
off
at the
and
same
then
time
kind
as
of
well.
go
Here
in.
comes the
But
drive.
once
And of
that
course,
failed,
so
they
much
kind of
damage.
backfired.
Even with the wind hammer as well, it's still going to be enough. And Bounce being opened up at the same time as well. In Talon this time, going off for the snipes. Is it going to be enough? Buzz
Yeah,
was
all
going to be
the
the one
actually
picking out
being
on
used.
the Crossel. Meanwhile, it's going to be the Hooper clearing on the
Oh,
Buzz
then
here
Talon
at this
missed that
point as
shot.
well. Hooper gets cleared
No,
out
the team's
in
kind of
return.
dying
And
one
that's
by
on
one
Terminate.
for Team
Sylveon
TG.
also making some plays and clearing out on the Wiggly top at the same time as well. And of course, Intalion clearing off
Alright.
on that
Pretty good
Traven
play.
and multiple picking
I
balls being
think
down
Team
here
TG
coming up
still
from
managed
both
to
ends,
defend the
Leonard, but
top
still
lane post
no
over there.
point of scoring here.
It's so hard for them to really get on top of the Italian. There's always going to be someone there to really back them up, and especially since you have this two supported lineup, Hooper resets any single time. Fight gets a little bit dicey. You get the sign on for the bonus heals and shields from the weekly top as well to keep the rest of their members alive.
Oh, they're sleep.
Good sleep
no.
for a couple
What was the
seconds,
damage?
and
Oh,
they
the
steal it with the hyper beam.
Oh,
Wow!
the secure, the Regis!
Very well
that's
done
gonna
by the
hurt.
Dragon
They
over there.
did most of the damage, and here comes the Dragonite. Just getting that
Sometimes I'll
secure
be
on the
more
hyper
quiet
beam.
because
Oh,
I'm kind of
that's
paying
gonna hurt.
attention to their gameplay.
The crazy thing about it is that I'm really considering, sure, they have the damage, but will it be really enough? The Italian is still untouched and unfazed throughout most of these fights as well here. I have never really seen anyone who was able to really get on top of him and do really significant amount of damage. There's just so many layers that Talon PH
He was
really
cleared
needs
just
to
now
peel
anyways by Traven just
Yeah.
during that big encounter. But
Yeah.
other than that, you're right. Yeah, none of that so far.
But still, though, we're slowly coming into the 2-minute marker here. And Team True Gravity still has control, not only in the pace of the round, but in terms of points as well. Backcapping also going to be pretty difficult
Oh,
since
that's
we already
nice.
have their necessary goalkeepers, their guardians here to ensure none of that will ever happen in the first place here.
Exactly. Yeah, and the current moment,
Top
what
lane at the
Talon
bottom
is
is
going to
quite
do
easy.
is going to do what's best, which is just to
No wonder
start
Team
from time
TG
to
in the
time as
middle,
well. Now,
only
Team
left
True
with
Gravity,
Talon
they
and
don't have to
Tough.
go for the Rayquaza. All they have to do is screen off. They have to fan off these team members from Team Talon PH to take down the Rayquaza or do any form
Alright,
of
so
scoring.
Team Talon
anything
has
beyond,
started the bait, so
right
they
now,
have started to
61
attack the
points, so
Rayquaza.
basically anything beyond 30 points.
Oh,
at this
in
point
terms
at
of
the moment.
positioning, Team
Big
TG
damage
has
was able
covered
to pop
the
in with hook
top and the
somehow
middle,
here.
and
Phantom
they
Force
being
absolutely
got caught
phenomenal as well,
first.
completely isolated, but the same goes for the Trevenant. Remove one of the frontliner and controller, but
Oh,
there's
the
still the
castle
muscle in
got cut
play,
off
but
there.
keeps getting
But he
zoned
managed to
out by
push
both
back
the
the Team
Hooper
Talon
and
over
the
there.
Italian as well. Pops in the double team. Will it be enough to divert and cause confusion? Not enough, as they want to try to get a couple
Oh
of
no.
but the muscle still lives, still
Team
strong.
TG has actually left with
But
Dragon and
Vessel
Talon
is
over
such
here,
a
but we
threat,
both know,
such a
guys, we
menace,
both know
and there's
that
not enough
Team
time
TG not only very good at
Yeah,
setting out
Kick is
and
gonna go
Rayquaza
for
game
the
over
they're
here, but they
taking
also
down on this
pretty good.
Dragonite at the
Gotta
same
get
time
him
as
off.
well.
Stealer over
It's
here.
time.
Oh, that
45
one shot.
seconds here on the
Well
clock.
done.
Both teams are losing out 2 team members, but the
You can
longest period
never
is
get
actually
enough
18
of that
seconds there on
sniping
the Elder God.
from
This could be
Italian
the
guys.
opening that Team Talon PH is definitely looking for. But of course, they're
Okay,
getting pressure from
so
getting
they are
pressure
trying to
speed,
down
LeBron
Team
makes
Talon's
it,
player
unfortunately,
one
gets
by
knocked off the
one.
head
And they managed to do so.
Getting low HP. Are they able to actually secure this Rayquaza? Are we able to reset his HP? Sylveon making an entry over here. Who's gonna get the
Alright,
scrap?
okay, this is a pretty
Team
easy one
Turbo,
actually. If
ladies
you
and
notice,
gentlemen.
guys, once the Team Talon's player kind of died
That
inside,
is it. 50 seconds on the clock.
the
Two players
Sylveon's
left in the
Hyper
Talon
Voice
BH.
won't be
Team
enough to get that because
Tyranny
it's
is
a damage per
making
second in a
plays
sense,
here at the
like a
Pokemon
poking
Unite
skill.
Asia
But
Champions
most
League
importantly,
Finals
you saw the
2024.
Italian and the
7
Dragonite
teams
were
after
actually waiting at
teams
the top over
after
there.
teams
The Dragonite were
have
using the
made
Hyper
their
Beam while the
way
Italian is using the
to
Snipe
the
skill,
grand
but the Italian was the one
finals.
that got it,
Revenge
so
could
yeah.
not be more
And
sweeter here.
congratulations to Team TG to get into the
Through the lower bracket, the longest run
grand level from the lower bracket,
a battle in this
which pretty
ECL
amazing, guys, by
finals.
the way. I mean, they
But also
really
the
came a
icing on the
long
cake,
way over
the
there.
revenge
And
match with Talon
good game for
BH.
Team
They
Talon. They actually
truly
played really
showed
well
them
over there,
who
except
is
the
deserving. But
Rayquaza
also,
fight.
that is
They
a
were a
such
bit
a
wobbly over
long
there.
way
They
to come
being
in.
caught off guard in a
They
sense.
really
They
showed
kind
us
of
the
lost it.
creativity and
They
the
started to
energy, their
initiate first,
energy,
but
and
somehow
their
they were not able to hold the
positive
ground and they were
response
being
was
pushed back. And
worthy of
eventually
it.
they
And of
tried
course, well
desperately
deserved
try
win
to
as
come and
well.
steal the
But then
Rayquaza
again,
one by one,
such an
but
achievement for Team True
there were
Gravity,
Dragonite and
showing
Italian over there.
India's
So
paralysis in the
either
European
way,
tournament.
very good play from both teams.
Making their
Team
country
TG
very
won
proud.
once
And
again,
now they just
won
need
this
to
match.
prepare for the potential
And the next one, they are fighting against the king over here, which is Cabby Chance.
comfortably
Who do you guys think
watching
will win over here,
all of this
guys?
action happening before
I
them
mean,
on
will
their
they
behalf.
make their magic
Yeah,
again
and
around the
before I
Rayquaza
also want
team
to
fight
talk
over here?
further about this,
Or
let's start with saying
the unique
congratulations to Team
gameplay by
True
Team Cabby
Gravity.
Chance, I
They
assume,
have
because I mean the
they've
Team
made
Unite
the
Holic was super
long
pretty
journey.
unique
They've
themselves.
crawled,
Going to
literally, they did a
break
military
the
crawl through the
winning
lower
streak
bracket
by Team
after
TG over
getting
here.
after getting stomped by Team Talon BH at the upper bracket round number 1. They start off their journey today at
Yeah, at
round
the
number
very
4
least, the
bracket,
Mascara kind
went
of
through the
managed to get a few
quarterfinals,
skills,
the
few
semifinals,
kills.
and winning their revenge match,
And
a clean
the Italian over
2-0
here is
against
actually
Talon
playing
BH,
really
and
well,
now
I would
they've
say.
made it to the grand finals. And secondly, ladies and gentlemen, of course, I believe that
Pretty
Team
amazing.
Talon BH deserves a big round of applause. Being here as the Philippines champion, they have definitely made their community, made their country proud by being top 3 here at the Pokemon Unite Asia Champions
Yeah.
League 2024
Team PS
finals.
supporters,
We have to give them
you guys are
some
definitely
love.
proud
They
of your
are a
own
very
your team over
respectable
here. They
bunch,
really
and
did really
most
well.
definitely we're
In
definitely
terms
going
of
to see
gameplay, especially
more
the second
of
game, I actually kind of like their
now, Team
gameplay in
True
the second
Gravity,
game
continuing
more.
back together with them, is
Uh,
that they have been slaying teams, Leonard.
I know.
They
But Team
slayed,
TG is like,
they slayed the,
yeah,
the
they are like a
all-around
big boulder
champions.
that
They slayed
can
the
hold their
Japan's
ground
Unite
really well
Holic.
and somehow
They
can
slayed
counter attack
Team
very well as
Malaysia
well.
and
So
Singapore,
that's the
and here
thing.
they are slaying the Philippine representatives.
But the thing is, it's so hard. Like with the competition that
Yeah,
was
Italians
going
still
on
have the
in
highest
this
damage
one
over
as well,
here.
there was just really no one that can really get on top of Zessel. Sure, you have a speedster like Mioscarada. Double team is, of course, don't get me wrong, it's always fun to watch and everything, but he just really couldn't get it because there's just too much save. You have the Wiggle Tough with the recital notes. There's also a great control coming from the Sing. There's also the Hyperspace Polo if it's necessary, but at the same time, at the pace of the round as well, Duck has been literally ensuring that, hey, you want to try to go towards my teammate Zessel, that's not going to happen because I am
Yeah,
currently
Duck is
going
actually kind
for
of
your
playing the
team
body
members
over
here.
here,
So
right?
there's really not
Even though
much
Melon is
to
supposed to be
hopefully
a bit of the
for
body over here,
Sunny
but somehow
to
Duck is
get
the one that
to get
is like
to
playing
get
the shit over
message.
here. That's
Don't
why
get me wrong.
he keeps
Yes,
on being taken down.
there's
But that
some
was
really great
worthwhile
coming from both
because
EX and LeBron. Definitely
the 3
sort of
people that
didn't
often die, which is the Wigglytuff,
follow
Hoopa,
the
and the
damage was
Crustle,
absolutely significant. But towards the very end of the
they
record,
really let the
Will
Dragonite and
saw
Italian take the
itself,
light
and
over
I
here.
think we can see it through the
But
replay as
and
well.
then thanks to
Zessel
these
is
two,
really just
they could get the
very
Rayquaza.
comfortable.
So
Just
as a
sniping from
team,
distance, just
Team TG
pulling it
actually
out
will play
here,
really well
and just
over here.
biding their time here. And let's be honest, this is an Italian, by the way,
Yeah.
in the hands of such, in the hands of such an amazing player like Zessel here. He's been having
Yeah,
a bad
Zessel
season,
is really
just making things so
Really
hard,
great
so
as a
painful.
player, an
I
Italian
think try
player
to take
over
my
here.
Rayquaza.
I think I still
It's
remember
probably
his
one of the
positioning
best that I've
during
seen so
that
far.
Rayquaza pit as well. He's a
Among
very,
compared to
very
all the
good
teams that they
position.
have
Covers
fought
on the top
and
side.
picked
He's
in
covered on the bottom
Italian.
side. It does not require him
His
to
hit rate is
actually
pretty
do
high,
any
I have to
form
say.
of movement at all. Even if anything, he still has his ejector in that period of time. So he was actually free hitting the whole time as well. And the thing about Talon BH, they were on their dancing shoes.
Yep.
They have to juke
Yep.
things
Yep.
out. They have to ensure they don't
Look at
get
this
hit by
graph.
the snipes. They want to make a
Pretty
point
much
of entry here
explain it.
if they
Team
able
TG
to
kind of
trick out a
pushed back
few
after a
and
while.
actually engage with the team members from Team True Gravity in a much
Team
more
Talon didn't manage
better
to get
manner,
back after that,
then I think that's going to be a win
and they
for them.
lost
But
to the
it's
quarter
tough
final.
because Talon has been right there all that while. You're literally trying to enter a fortress there. With
Alright guys,
professionals
next
standing
game would
behind
be
from
the
the other
grand
end, so it's
final.
going to be a very,
So
very
that's it for this video. Please leave a like to if you like this video,
There's a lot of
and
heals and
do subscribe to this channel as it can help
They
this
take
channel to
double
grow,
support
and
lineup,
I'll
right?
appreciate it a lot guys. And I know
really
that a lot of
horrifying,
my
and it
viewers
makes
actually
when you
watch
talk about
my
like a
videos
disable or anything,
but not subscribers, so please do subscribe to this channel
gift
as
prize to him.
it can
you
really help
have
this channel a
someone
lot.
who can be quite
And
effective depending on how many notes
yeah,
they
thank you
have.
so much again for watching. See you guys
If you
on
get
the
the
next
fourth
one,
level, that's pretty great. And remember,
the grand
they
final.
don't really have an Italian on that.
Take care and
their
peace.
line of composition, sure, you got some range damage, but
They don't have.
but
Yeah,
it's not really. It's not a really